What's up, guys? Back with vlog number 32. Today I'm going to take you through a legs volume workout that I did yesterday. Lance and I were there together working out, and I'll get into that in a minute. But so I got in there. It was an afternoon workout. Wasn't fast today. I ate a little bit beforehand. Not a whole lot, though. So here you see me basically just stretching out my legs. I'm using the leg press machine there, as you can see, just letting it drop all the way down. To just simulate that low squat position, and I'm just holding it there. Not shown before this, I went through my mobility work, some foam rolling, and then some dynamic exercises that I do specifically on leg day. A sumo walk and a monster walk utilizing a band, and a exercise known as a sideline clam raise, which is kind of just simulating like a bad girl, I guess you could say. The hip adductor machine or whatever. Simulating that and just getting some glute activation. So I did all that work before this, and now as you can see, I'm just using this to get a little bit more work on the glutes and the hip flexors, and it just seems to really help me open up and be able to get into a better squat position while I'm actually using weight. And here you can see me I was bending my legs across there, working on, helps put a little bit more on the piriformis and the glute, and it just helps me kind of loosen that up a little bit. Just kind of works for me. So as you can see here, I'm going through some basically no weight leg presses there, just nice and deep, for no reason other than to help me warm up. So from this, I was about to get started, and I went over and got into the squat rack. In there, I take it easy at first. I like to do a couple warm-up sets to get into it. So here you see me with 135. If you've been following me, you know my form with squats has been up and down. It's been a freaking roller coaster, and it's starting to get a little bit better. I feel like I'm starting to take care of the butt wink I had at the bottom. I still have some forward tilt that I'd like to take care of, but this is my very first set here, and you can see I'm tilting way forward on this one. I'm pretty sure this is like my worst one of the day, though, so in my book that's kind of a win, just because I know it's getting better. You'll notice I'm not going quite as deep as I usually do, and that's kind of because I'm really just trying to keep things tight, and I'll work on the depth too. I'm still breaking parallel, so I'm not too worried about it. I would like to see these a little bit deeper in the future. In the background there, you can see Lance doing some weighted barbell hip thrusts as his primary mover today, and that's because he's not really doing squats right now. He's having some issues with his patella, some tracking issues, so Jeff took squats out of Lance's program for about a month to hopefully let that heal up, and he's just been freaking making love to voodoo floss bands every day on his knee. But anyway, see right here, I don't even know what weight this is coming down. This is 185. You can see my form. I think it's starting to look a lot better. Again, I'd like to see depth just a little bit more, but I'm breaking parallel, so that's that. Now right here, I'm getting into my training sets. It was 245, 5 sets of 3. It's dynamic work, so that's about 70% of my current training max, which is 255. See, this is my first set here. If I remember right, see this coming up. I think I had a fair amount of forward lean on this one, and that first rep was not to depth at all. That was god awful. Second one's a little bit better. As you can see, the third one was the best of that set for sure. And here I had Lance get a front view of it, just because I wanted to see how my knees are tracking out. Because that was an issue I was having too, was my knees collapsing in. So I've been working on trying to keep them tracking out a little bit better. Today I felt like I kept them out pretty well. I'd still like to focus on getting them pushed out a little bit better, but this set I was pretty happy with. I don't feel like they caved too bad at all. And this was like my fourth set of squats here. Here you see me doing, you can't really see what I'm doing, but it's a dynamic exercise for your piriformis and glutes. You cross one leg over the other, and you just kind of shift back and forth from left to right, and then you switch legs and do it. I was getting some tightness through my right glute and like that piriformis region again. Pretty localized, so I'm not too worried about it, but I'm still getting it at like a month later, so who knows. But that helped loosen it up. And here you'll see my last set on squats. I don't think this was a bad set. I think this set was actually pretty good, and I'm happy with how this one looked. Depth is still, now that I'm starting to keep it tighter, I need to focus on that depth some more. This was Lance's second exercise of the day. Doing some pretty heavy straight leg deadlifts. I think he did like a set of 10 here. This video is not clips not of the full set. I just wanted to get him a little bit. Just because like our workouts are pretty similar. Jeff did that on purpose so Lance and I could work out together for this prep. But his just showing some variation that we had there. This is my second exercise, the weighted hip thrusts. And I'm doing these for 3 sets of 20 here with 135 pounds. I'm still getting used to these and learning them. As you can see there, I had to readjust my feet and my back and stuff. These are an awkward move for me, but can really feel it through my glutes and my hamstrings. And so far I like it, so it's not bad so far. Right there I was just messing around, took my hands off the bar, seeing if I could balance it a little bit, just having some fun. So yeah, that's about all on those. I'd like to maybe try to get a little bit more of a full, I guess you could say extension to the top and like fully flex my glutes, but I think that was pretty good. Here's my third exercise, a heavy kettlebell swing. I'd like to go, I think I'm going to use a dumbbell next time to go a little bit heavier here. And these, they're a little different than what you normally see people do in a kettlebell swing. I'm focusing on like hip drive and thrust and really activating the glutes. And then on to my fourth exercise here, which is the beginning of my optional work. And this is just a horizontal leg press, and I hate this machine. I think I'm going to switch over and start using the 45-degree plate-loaded leg press instead, but I just use this to get it done quicker. 3 sets of 10 here. I think I used like 300 pounds or so. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Gives you a decent pump, but that's about it. Here's Lance going through the same thing. These last 3 exercises, we both have the same protocol, so we did these last 3 together. Again, this I don't like the machine. He doesn't like it either, but we just did it tonight just to do it. Nothing too special to say about these. After this, you're going to see some leg extensions and some calf raises. So I'm going to go a little off topic from the workout for a minute and just talk about my diet right now. I hit a new low weigh-in, 186 even, so that's awesome. Came after a low day and after a cardio session, but the cardio session was on the low day, and then the weight was on the beginning of a training day. But macros, I sent in an update to Jeff today, and we'll see if he changes anything up for the coming week. But I've been hitting them pretty well. Last night I had to guesstimate because I went to dinner with some friends, an early Thanksgiving dinner. So in order to deal with that and hopefully stay on track with my macros, I didn't eat too much outside of that single meal. I consumed about 475 calories not during that dinner, which left me a large portion, about 1,400 calories for that one meal. So I think I did pretty well staying within my macro limits yesterday, and then that's that. Today I have some cardio to do, and it's a non-training day macro day, so pretty low carb. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you've enjoyed the ones I've had so far. Let me know what you think in the comments